So, what do you want to tell me about the money and what the money meant to you when you were a child?
When I was a child, money didn't mean that much to me. The only thing that I knew is that my parents went to work for money purposes, and I didn't really know enough. I was too young to kind of understand the importance of it, but I also understood that when we were able to do like a little extra that was more fun, like a little vacation or something, it was because my parents had extra money. So I always related money to being able to do the little extra things in life. But like every kid, I never really calculated bills and raising kids and all that kind of stuff into it.
Did you have pocket money or the money for choruses?
No, absolutely not. My parents expected us to help out in the house as part of a family collaborative effort. So we did not get paid at all.
So, when was the first time you came across the money, the salary?
My parents had the way that I was raised was our job was to help take care of the house, and we wouldn't have to pay for anything. And I did not get my first job until I was my first year of college, and that's when I started earning my own money, which was very, very exciting. So that was the first encounter of me having a salary, and it was exciting. But I have always been slightly frugal with savings to make sure in case there's a rainy day.
So, how did you proportional separated the money that you need to spend, money that you need to save, money that you want to give to, I don't know, charities?
I'm actually very good at that. It's one of my big talents is budgeting, and I have a very strict budget for myself on what I can spend. I know exactly what my bills are. I know exactly how much there's left. I know exactly how much I can put away for an emergency and how much I have to play with. And with my money that I play with, that I can do the fun stuff with, I usually will put half of that away and save it so I could do something big. So that's how I work my budget.
So that's what you do with the money that you're earning now.
Yes.
And for the money that you have to spend for your own benefits, your fun things, what kind of a value does that impose on the money that you have to spend on the bills?
It's definitely less. I can put away less for fun than I can for bills, but it's enough to finance still having fun. And my definition of fun, for me, most people are like to go out to eat. They like to go out to drink, and I'm not really like that. I'd rather save all the money and go on a cruise or go on a trip, or save it all and then just have one long week of just relaxing. So I taught myself how to be very self-sufficient in a lot of stuff. Like I know how to cook for myself. I clean myself. I do my own hair. I do my own nails, and it saves. And I in my head, I'm always like, I'm saving that money so then I can do something fun with it.
And if you knew about money, what you've learned over the years, what would you suggest to the kids or future generations?
Save. Savings is the most important thing, because the older you get, the more likely that you might need it. And as technology changes and your priorities in life change, you begin to realize that you may need money, a lot more money than you had planned for something that happens without you planning for it. Your car might break down, you might get married, you might have a kid, you might have an expense that you had no idea that is coming your way. You might lose your job or something great might happen. But it's always good to have that, and it's always very good to be self-sufficient. The money, you can take care of yourself by yourself. If you get married or you have a boyfriend and you can work together, that's great. But being self-sufficient is really the most important thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.